Hi, I'm Bob Hill and I'm the president of the Church of Scientology Mission of Riverdale at 308 Broadview Avenue in Toronto. This is Sunday service number 36. Scientology is a practical religion. It teaches you how to know. In fact, that's what the word Scientology means, knowing how to know. Now really get that in perspective. We're not telling you how to see something in Scientology. We're not telling you what you have to agree with. We're not telling you what you have to believe is true. We're simply asking you to look at something. We're giving you the tools to do that so that you can know and make up your own mind. Okay? So I'm putting it in your ballpark with that. Now, can you control your feelings? Yes, that's good. The holiday season is approaching quickly. How can you improve your mood and help others at the same time? Well, today we're going to take up a short essay that Ron Hubbard wrote, and it's called The Joy of Creating. Now, joy means is something where you get extreme satisfaction in something. You feel really good about it. You feel uplifted, happy. So, the joy of creating. You think you could use some of that? Great. Force yourself to smile and you'll soon stop frowning. Now, when we look at that datum, let's pretend you're having an off day, which may be occurring in these times. You've spent too much time watching TV or sitting around thinking about your problems, etc., which I'm sure are all valid problems. However, if you force yourself to look outward and see things that are decent around you and things that actually make you happy, and you start to smile, all of a sudden you don't feel so bad. You stop frowning. You stop feeling sad. Okay? The next one is force yourself to laugh. And you'll soon find something to laugh about. Now that's a really interesting one, because you could be hearing the most god-awful things these days, and you could be kind of like, oh my God, and you sit around, you talk to your friends for a half hour and your head feels like it's got a lead weight on it. Well, try to find something humorous. Try to find something funny. Force yourself to laugh. And all of a sudden it'll come easier to you and you'll start laughing about more and more things. So try that. The next thing is wax enthusiastic, and you'll very soon feel so. Wax means to do something, to create something. So bring about being enthusiastic, and you'll very soon feel so. So you're feeling kind of drugged down, kind of like, oh God, I got to get up today, I got to do something, I just don't feel like it. Well, make yourself feel enthusiastic. Like look and say to yourself, look in the mirror and say, today is going to be a great day. I'm going to make great things happen. I'm going to make things work. I'm going to be better than I've ever been. I'm going to be a wealthy guy by the end of the week. So you're forcing yourself to feel enthusiastic. Then you feel that way, and surprisingly enough, you'll go through your day and things will go your way. So keep that in mind. Now, a being causes his own feelings. So it's you that's causing your own feelings. Now, granted, you do have a lot of distractions coming at you. You got a different things flying at you from your body maybe, or from the environment around you telling you that you have to feel a certain way or have this bad feeling or that bad feeling. Well, realize it's you ultimately that decides what those feelings are, no matter what it is, good or bad. So in this case, we're recommending, if you can create your own feelings, which you can, create good feelings. The greatest joy there is in life is creating. So think about that one too. The greatest joy there is in life is creating. So you're going along, let's say you've done a really good job at something and it's been fantastic and you loved it. You felt great. You had great joy in it. Someone comes along and they say, well, that's not exactly okay, but I guess, you made it. So, and you feel a little bit down. Well, all I can say for you is to bring back the creation, start creating again. It won't matter what happens. It won't matter what comes in trying to devaluate your creation. You keep creating, you feel great joy. So the greatest joy there is in life is creating. Now here's the big thing about it. Splurge on it. You can create as much as you want, so splurge on it. Create tons and tons and tons and tons. Every time you start to feel a little bit put down, create. Okay? And that's today's sermon, The Joy of Creating by L. Ron Hubbard. Now, I'm going to go to the Creed of the Church of Scientology, another beautiful piece written by Mr. Hubbard. Now, you could honestly say that Hubbard took great joy in creating because he created so much. I mean, just these simple things I've been going over with you. Whether you agree with them or disagree with them, he created them. He didn't stop creating because people disagreed or agreed with him. He created. Okay? Good stuff. We of the church believe that all men of whatever race, color, or creed were created with equal rights. That all men have inalienable rights to their own religious practices and their performance. That all men have inalienable rights to their own lives. That all men have inalienable rights to their sanity. That all men have inalienable rights to their own defense. That all men have inalienable rights to conceive, choose, assist, or support their own organizations, churches, and governments. That all men have inalienable rights to think freely, to talk freely, to write freely their own opinions, and to counter or utter or write upon the opinions of others. That all men have inalienable rights to the creation of their own kind. That the souls of men have the rights of men. That the study of the mind and the healing of mentally caused ills should not be alienated from religion or condoned in non-religious fields, and that no agency less than God has the power to suspend or set aside these rights overtly or covertly. And we of the church believe that man is basically good, that he is seeking to survive, that his survival depends upon himself and upon his fellows and his attainment of brotherhood with the universe. And we of the church believe that the laws of God forbid man to destroy his own kind, to destroy the sanity of another, to destroy or enslave another's soul, to destroy or reduce the survival of one's companions or one's group. And we of the church believe that the spirit can be saved and that the spirit alone may save or heal the body. You got it? Good. Now, the beauty of this, I can come out every Sunday and I can create. I can create a sermon for you. Now, likewise, you too could go out and create. You could go online, you can put out creations out there, whatever you choose. But keep in mind, keep that joy there, keep creating. Don't get backed off because somebody's, oh, well, I don't know, you got to think about this and stop. Forget about that stuff. Just keep creating, okay? Now, you can create your own emotions and spread joy. You can do that by simply creating. Really reach out by phone, email, waving to people, giving the thumbs up. Create, making gifts, sending gifts, whatever means you have, create. A simple creation that I observed is just granting people who they are, allowing them to be who they are. For example, I was getting a coffee the other day, and when I went up to the window to pay for my coffee, it was a drive-through. The girl had a tag on her shirt, and it was her name. So when I paid for my coffee, I said, well, thank you very much, Joanne. And she just brightened right up. She was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, that's my name. You know, she'd been there working all day and no one had ever acknowledged her. She'd just been giving out coffee. And, okay, here's your coffee. This is how much it is. Somebody finally granted her who she is and who her identity is. And she brightened right up. So something as simple as that, the creation of that effect, can change a person's day. So it doesn't have to cost a lot to create. You can create on anything. So create and spread love. This will lift you up and lift others up as well. Okay? So really do that. I'm counting on you for that. I'm now going to read to you the prayer for total freedom, another creation that Mr. Hubbard did. May the author of the universe enable all men to reach an understanding of their spiritual nature. May awareness and understanding of life expand so that all may come to know the author of the universe, and may others also reach this understanding, which brings total freedom. At this time, we think of those whose liberty is threatened, of those who have suffered imprisonment for their beliefs, of those who are enslaved or martyred, and for all those who are brutalized, trapped, or attacked. We pray that human rights will be preserved, so that all people may believe and worship freely, so that freedom will once again be seen in our land. Freedom from war and poverty and want, freedom to be, freedom to do, and freedom to have. Freedom to use and understand men's potential, a potential that is God-given and God-like, and freedom to achieve that understanding and awareness that is total freedom. May God let it be so. Alrighty? So, Joy of Creation, you can pick up a copy of it. You'll see on the screen that when we're finished, an email address and a phone number you can call to get it. But again, let me point out to you, you have an infinite ability to create. You can create. You don't have to worry about others' thoughts about your creation. If they don't like it, they don't have to observe it. They don't have to think about it. But don't let that stop you from creating. Keep creating. Splurge on it. Have a great day. Thank you.